Hello Fitchburg community, my name is John Thompson. I'm the superintendent of Fitchburg Public Schools. Today we're here at the new Crocker site to give you a tour of what has been happening. At this point we're about 55% done with the Crocker project, so we're here to update the community on the current status. Here with me today I have Principal Casey Bolak, our Assistant Superintendent Jeremy Roach, and we have Matt Dunn and Matt Wilder here with us from the project. So today we will do a quick tour of the building, and we'll kick it over to Matt and Matt.
All right, well, again, my name is Matt Dunn. I'm with Colliers Project Leaders. We are the owner project management firm that was hired by the school district to oversee the project and oversee the contractor, Fontaine, and I'll pass it over to Matt.
I'm Matt Wilder. I'm the project superintendent for this project. I work for Fontaine Brothers. We've been working on this project for about a year now. We have about a little over a year left to go, and we're about 50% or a little bit more done right now, and we'll give you a tour. Right now where we're standing is in the center of the academic wing. This is called the biflected court, which is a 2-story atrium with 5 skylights featured above to give them, the students and faculty, an open area for them to get together and do some outside of the classroom learning. So now we're on the 2nd floor of the 2-story atrium, which is the biflected court. You can see downstairs, you have a wide open view. There'll be a knee wall here for safety. With reinforcements, and then we have our skylights bringing in the natural light. These will have the same finish on the inside as in the stairwells, and then also most of the walls around here are full glass, which there's some across this way and there's some beside me here. As we migrate outside of the atrium, we're walking down a typical hallway or corridor. We have some resource rooms and some non-traditional classroom styles. We have some bathrooms to my left, and on the right we have typical classrooms. These can be anywhere from academics to special ed or any of the other needs of the school.
Okay, one of the things you'll notice as you come down the corridor are these openings at the top of the classroom walls. These are basically called clear story windows, and they're going to let daylighting in from both the exterior into the corridor and the corridor into the inner rooms, and it's going to be all the way across the whole building. We'll be getting natural light, and this is a requirement for achieving our LEED credits towards getting our final LEED silver certificate.
As we come to the end of the hallway, we have some extended learning areas, another place for collaboration between faculty and students, where they can get out of the classroom and get into a different venue and do a little bit of other projects and whatnot. If you pan back this way, a lot of what people don't get to see in the general public is what's above the ceilings. The mechanicals in a modern building are very significant, and coordinating all that to fit in a tight space is a big undertaking in itself, and our pre-construction part of the project. And then we implement it on site and get the systems turned on and commissioned.
What you see here with the blue plastic on it, and there's another one over here, pretty much 2 per classroom, are VRF units. They're air conditioning units that have been added to the scope of the project. Since the initial bidding, the school felt that it was needed for proper education in the warmer months of the year. It was all added after the fact, and if you could see, you'll see a lot of this copper tubing that handles the refrigerant for the system, but now everybody will be nice and comfortable during the warmer months of the school year. Okay, now we're coming into what we're calling Stair D, as in David, and it's a typical stairway, but one of the key features of it is up top We're going to have a skylight, which is going to be in each one of the stairwells with a nice kind of a cone-shaped opening to spread the light in the stairwell. It'll be nice. We'll see later on there's one that's almost complete. Other than that, it's a typical stairwell. Right now we're looking at pretty much typical window for all the classrooms and pretty much any room in this building. The upper section, which currently has insulation in it, will have a hopper-style window that will have the latch at the bottom part will open up to allow fresh air. It will have a screen, and that's pretty typical. Corner window will be fully glazed and bring a lot of nice light and a lot of good views outside once this whole landscaping is completed. The view you're getting right now, we're looking door to door to door or classroom to classroom. Each classroom along the side of the building as well as the other on both floors will have communicating doors between them, meaning you can go from one room to the other. Each will have their own control over locking the door. And this, besides everyday communication, it's good, God forbid, unless if we have some kind of an incident, people are able to go from one classroom to the other to get out of the way of an intruder.
So during construction, we have to take a lot of temporary means to accomplish the project, depending on whether it's seasonally or wind or whatever environmental things we have to work around. This right here is a temporary enclosure. This is the media center behind this reinforced poly wall, and we have to do fireproofing in there, which is temperature and weather dependent. So we're going to do this to control our atmosphere and be able to supplement heat and be able to accomplish that task to keep the project rolling. So this area of the building is more of the common areas where we just walked through the academic side. So to the left of me is the cafetorium, where we have a stage and some the band and chorus areas with the servery and kitchen beyond that. On this side, we have admin, nursing, and some other office type areas. This is the elevator shaft next to me for that. It'll service both floors, and beyond that is the gym.
This concludes our tour of the new Crocker Elementary School. I'd like to thank the City of Fitchburg and all the members of the City of Fitchburg for really supporting this project and the funding to support this project. So thank you so much. Mr. Roach.
Yeah, I would echo Superintendent Thompson. We're just so thrilled to be able to stand here today, about 1 year after ground broke, nearly halfway through the project, maybe a little more than halfway. This time next year, this project will be just about done. To stay up to date with the progress, follow our social media. We try to do an update every couple of weeks that really shows what's happening here and all the great work and exciting stuff that our students and teachers are going to be able to enjoy in just about 1.5 years. So thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to next steps in this project.